Welcome to the 11th recording of Ellie Goldsmith Inspired Flow on Anchor app. This is my 11th speech, and I want to just say that we are moving forward with some great concepts. Today we're going to talk about making a decision of how do you choose where to work. This is something which I'm going through right now, this minute. I did have the thought that I'd already be started yesterday, and then when I saw the contract, it was very, very involved in a new job. And one contract I was able to go ahead with. The other one was just too binding and too exclusive for the amount of money that it was offering. And other people, thank God, have offered me other kinds of work, and it's therefore a challenging decision I'm going through. And we mentioned in the previous class in terms of what's the methodology of choosing whether to work somewhere. So one of the guiding principles is going to be very much based on what does your spouse or relationship partner, how does it work with them, the choices and the amount of money, including the time involved and the commitment, how do they feel about it? It's a very important point, because remember, you're sharing your life with someone else. That other person has a crucial viewpoint in your decision making whether a job is good. For example, if you're traveling a few weeks every few months and there's a certain amount of money that's going to be coming in, is it worth it? Is it something that's worth signing up and committing, especially when the contract like the one I'm going through is so binding? So this is something which is a decision you have to come to. There's also another avenue of asking experts in the field, which means checking through the contract with a lawyer and someone who is versed and experienced in such deals, so they can give you the clarity if this is a normal amount of requirements and something that's worth in terms of the general market that exists in the employment industry that you're in. I have to say, unfortunately, in Israel right now, the wages are at a certain place with for many people where there's not actually up to the level of standard of living, so that it's a little bit of a challenge this point, and therefore usually people here have to do one or two jobs, maybe three even, and therefore that's part of the consideration. So I do say to everybody to try and home in on really what your thing is, what your purpose is, what your mission is, what you're going to shine in, and that will give you clarity, and your spouse or relationship partner will feel that you're inspired, you're excited, and the doubts and the financial aspect won't be the only important part of the decision making, even though it is a crucial part. So I just want to end off and say, look, to take on a position is once again becoming somewhat a leader in your role, and that's going to come together with accepting that energy flow of where you're meant to be with success and energized.